Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Rose. I'm with the SEMED Gardens Initiative. I'm shooting today from my kitchen to show you guys how to make one of my favorite really easy garden amendments out of apple cider vinegar. And I really love this recipe because it's something you can incorporate into your daily routine. You can just start saving your eggshells, any meat or seafood bones and shells. Just save them all in a freezer bag in your freezer. And once you have enough, you can make this recipe. Also, if you're going out to eat and you have fish or seafood or meat, you can ask for the bones or the leftovers to take home and make this preparation at home. So for this recipe, all you'll need is a quart mason jar with a lid. You'll need some parchment paper to put between the lid and the jar. You'll need some organic apple cider vinegar, at least a quart, to fill the jar. You'll need access to an oven to bake off the residual food particles and whatever you want to extract. So if you know your soil is deficient in a certain specific mineral, you can cater your extract to pull just that specific mineral. For example, if you just want calcium, because your soil is calcium deficient, you can just do this extract with eggshells, and that will just pull really the calcium. So calcium is really good for helping the plant with fruiting. So at the fruiting stage, when you first see the buds, is a great time to add calcium to produce more vital fruits. It's also important in cell wall growth, to make really strong cell walls and to help the plant resist heat distress. So for bones are very high in phosphorus, the mineral phosphorus, which really helps with root growth and root vitality, and it helps with fruiting and kind of overall plant maturity. So, a great time to add something with phosphorus would be right after transplanting your seedlings and you want the roots to grow out into the soil. And also, as the plant is reaching maturation, it's going to want more phosphorus as well. So today we're just going to do a general broad spectrum mineral extract. So I'll use eggshells, clamshells, and the cow bones just to get as much minerals in the extract as possible. I'm actually going to make a broth out of first, and then after making the broth, I will use the bones for the vinegar extract. So now getting back to the eggshells, just kind of breaking them up after roasting them in the oven for 10 minutes. So you can see they're, a little bit browned, really crispy, crumbly. So now I'm adding them to the jar. So now that I've got my eggshells, my cow bones, and the clamshells all in the same jar, I'm going to add the apple cider vinegar over the top. And again, you can do this process with only one of these three, just using eggshells or just using cow bones, just using clamshells or any other item. If you want to isolate individual minerals, which I do highly recommend doing. That way you can apply just the minerals you want and really dial in the soil health. Labeling is one of the most important things in this process, to know what you have in ACV. And then with the date, 3/25/20. Okay. So once again, I want to make sure I have my parchment paper so the vinegar doesn't react with the lid. Then I tighten it. All right, and that's that. And so now I want to leave this for at least a week, even 2 weeks, before I strain it and use it on my garden or on my houseplants. So when we use it on our houseplants, you want to dilute it like about a capful for each gallon. So just a very small amount. You add it in your watering can if you're watering the soil, or you can add just like a quarter teaspoon or a teaspoon into a spray bottle and shake it up, and then you can spray your plants. And this is one of the amendments that you actually can use on houseplants because it's not living biology. So it's just kind of inert, you know, minerals. You want to foliar spray outside when it's a rainy day, because that's when the plants will absorb that liquid in through their leaves. And other than that, you can add it in a soil drench. So yeah, that's the vinegar extract. So thanks so much for watching and being here with us. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to this channel and share the video. A huge shout out to Fernando behind the camera, and stay tuned for our next video. Remember, you gotta grow it.